See how that works. Let's see if it stays.
Well, there is so much sheet.
All right. It looked like it's gonna stay.
Okay. Let me see if
We going hoods
better
up.
get the hoods on. You can't really tell because I got black on black.
Yes, you can. You can tell.
Black on black on black.
Black on black on black.
Yeah.
Nigga, my chin is showing.
Yeah.
It's sometime-y.
I see it all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm over here
see
thinking
it
my
all
face
the
too
time.
fat for you to see it. My little butt chin.
I do see it.
So, we're gonna do the intro. What was the intro?
I don't know. Little Crumbl cookie.
Oh, it was like,
Taste testing.
welcome to the roughest, toughest hood that you've ever been to. Motherhood.
Mamahood. Watch Jace wake up during this recording. Car stop moving.
Alright, so, you wanna do the intro? Oh, glasses.
I'll let you do it.
Hello, everyone. We're back. I know it's been a hot, I'm not gonna say hot minute. It's been a hot month. Hot months? Hot months? How many? Hot year?
Hot year.
Hot
It's been
year.
close to a year. I think this
It's almost
spring
a
will be
year.
a year.
But we're back.
Literally.
Thug Mamas here.
Thugging it.
Yeah. Roughest hood that you've ever been in. If you've experienced motherhood, parenthood. Yeah.
Some toughest.
Roughest and toughest. We're here. We're gonna do a car mukbang. We're
A
testing
Crumbl
out
cookie mukbang.
Crumbl cookies.
Yeah.
I would do the little thing that YouTubers do, but I want the cookies to slide. So there you go.
Yep.
Yep. That
we
thing.
got chocolate chip. We got the lemon cheesecake. We got pink sugar and a rocky road.
All right. Let's see if we can show them. All right. There's some big cookies.
Yeah.
That's almost as big as my face. In terms of the flavor palette, I think that the Rocky Road will be overbearing.
I think I'm gonna go for the cheesecake. I think that's what I'm most interested in.
All right.
Rocky Road does look overbearing.
It looks like it's gonna tear up my flavors. So I probably do cheesecake, sugar cookie, then chocolate chip, then Rocky Road.
Okay. Yeah, you could just cut it in 4.
4 is still even big.
Hmm?
I said 4
That's a
slices
regular
still big
cookie.
too. This is like 2 regular cookies. The cookies are huge. I feel like
The cookie cutter cuts it into 4. I think my favorite one is the cool mint that they had, and also strawberry milk was a very good flavor.
strawberry milk.
Yeah.
You want this lemon on here?
No.
So, how's it been?
I think it's been good.
Are you still pregnant?
No. It's been good though. I think it's easier than I thought. We'll say that. Whatever I thought in my head, it's not that.
You adjust.
It may because I'm not gonna say it's just one. Maybe because the child is not that hard. You know, I've been around some difficult babies. But I don't know. There is a lot of challenges. Like them growth spurts are no joke.
Oh yeah.
That first one is no joke.
And it's like people don't realize it, but the growth spurts never stop.
The breastfeeding is no joke. You know, like
Breastfeeding is
you're not
intense.
going to go prepare no bottle. Like if the child is just on you 24/7.
Just gotta pull that thing out.
24/7. It's like a violation of privacy.
There are benefits because you don't have to heat anything up. So
You don't gotta buy formula,
mm-hmm.
but you do have to sacrifice
Time, energy,
your
body calories,
Yeah,
your boobie height because you know.
you get long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm feeding on one side, so one side's definitely a little bit longer than the other.
These chocolate chip one's gonna have to get cut into more than 4. The chocolate chip one is huge. It's the size of a baby's face.
Still gonna eat 2 of them. Chocolate chip. I feel like they consistently have chocolate chip every week. That's my favorite
That's
one.
not fair though, because
It's a really
they
good.
only have 4. Like they only have 4 per week.
They only have what?
I mean, saying like they only have a certain amount of cookies per week. So is it really fair to have chocolate chip taking up that space?
That's like a staple.
Yeah,
It's a staple.
they need to stop it.
So I'm gonna take the cheesecake. You take the cheesecake too.
Honestly,
And tell me how it goes.
I need to take my rubber band out, so I'm gonna use this hand for eating.
I'll wait for you.
I won't get no spit in the
wait
cookies.
For you. I will wait for you.
Hooray for almost being done with braces.
Hooray.
Alright, cookie. It's kind of thick. It's real thick.
So I was just like, me and Ashley's still a box of 6. We was tripping.
It's 6 would be too much. These are dense. Very dense. It's good though. I do like this.
You're iffy about it. It's a good one.
I didn't know how strong the lemon was gonna be. Yeah. I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
I'm gonna try the other 2. You just don't wake up.
He might be hungry.
I think that one is gonna be my least favorite.
I think so too, because it's just sugar. Yep. I'm gonna have to catch a sip of water on this one. Clean my little palate.
The cookies are real doughy, but
The real, yeah. He said, I don't have a whole lot of personality. No, it's not that. I said it wrong. He said, I don't have a lot of boobs and a lot of butt, but my personality is real thick.
okay. Pink sugar, yeah, I'm gonna take a small one. The kids are gonna love these.
Honestly, doesn't this remind you of when you were in school and the teacher's like, we're gonna have a pizza party, and they double cut the pizza? Like, you could have did better with
I
that.
should have brought my own lunch for all this.
I always used to finesse.
This one's basic.
Oh, I used to finesse an extra slice of pizza every time.
I'm not a fan of the frosting.
It's just frosting.
Should have went with the confetti.
Yeah, it's just sweet.
The confetti one looked like it was gonna be more of like a buttercream whip situation.
Yeah. I think this might be buttercream because this was chilled. These 2 were chilled. I really like the lemon one though.
It looked like it was gonna be the texture of the cheesecake you gave me the other day. Bless you.
Little baby sneeze.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna circle back and at the Rocky Road too.
I'm gonna take a whole Rocky Road because it looks like a hit.
No, it's got a marshmallow in the middle of it.
Yeah, I'll take a marshmallow side. This is a Rocky Road. How do YouTubers be doing? You gotta put your hand in the back so they really see what it's.
So it focuses. Like, oh, focus, camera, focus.
Right, tell me what you're thinking.
All right, I see a piece of lamb here. I think I had higher expectations for some reason. It tastes like a whole lot of chocolate.
I'm not a chocolate person, but it's good. It's just
It's a lot.
it's really chocolate lovers.
And the almonds.
Kids might love the chocolate one, so I'm not gonna take another one of that one.
They don't like nuts.
It's on the top, right?
I think it's only on the top, so they might be able to peel that off. They might not see the lemon one though, honestly.
They're not gonna see it.
They might not see that one.
So I'm gonna take another lemon one.
I guess chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip is always my favorite. I don't know what type of chocolate they use in it.
It's definitely milk chocolate.
But
Because semi-sweet is a little darker. Yeah. It's like a cookie cake. I think he hears eating. He's in that eating phase of life. Yeah, he's in that eating phase of life. He's like, I smell something.
The chocolate chip is always my favorite.
You want to pause?
You
want to pause?
Go get 'em.
All right, so we're back. We had to grab our friend from the back here. Hi. He's just staring at me. What's going on? He's sampling. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? It's good. So, the winner for me is the lemon. Yeah. Lemon cheesecake was good.
Lemon cheesecake and chocolate chip.
Yes, lemon cheesecake and chocolate chip. Chocolate chip is better than most cookie cakes that I've had. Made your mouth drop?
You're looking like I didn't know we was having company today.
Yeah. So for me, let's just say motherhood has been intense. Life in general has been intense. Life's been lifing. Heavy. I feel like it's been that way for everyone. But as a parent, like, the thing that keeps being brought to my attention as a mother, like, you really have to take time for yourself, or time's gonna take it from you.
Sorry.
You're right.
Yeah.
Take time for yourself, or time's gonna take it from you. Time's gonna take you.
Sure will.
And then, you know, next thing you know, you're having a mental breakdown. And that's no fun. You rest, or your body's gonna make you rest. I owe you money? Huh? Do I owe you money? The way you looking at me like I owe you money. You need a napkin?
So you might owe him food.
So yeah, what have I been doing? I have been working on my mental health. Things are I can see your gums. He's distracting me, y'all. He's so cute. Every time I smile, he smiles. Jeez. Anyway, every time I look over, yeah. So, been working on my mental health. Just making sure I'm stable mentally. Of course, taking care of kids. I'm not sure if it's seasonal depression. You feel like you got some seasonal depression?
Since I've had Jace, not like most years.
It's not as bad.
I think my seasonal depression is really triggered on where I'm at, like physically. If I was back home in that town, maybe I'd feel blah. But no, I think everybody starts to feel like the same way when it starts getting dark
Earlier.
early.
Mm-hmm.
Days just seem longer. You just feel like you got so much time. You're like, dang, it's still 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's only 5 o'clock and it's so dark out.
Or time is flying by.
Mm-hmm.
I usually wear glasses, but they were causing the glare. So if you see me like looking all crazy or whatever, it's because I usually wear glasses and I can't see. I have blurry vision. But yeah. Trying to take better care of myself, taking time for myself. It's hard. If you don't know, I have 4. And 4 is a lot. Especially when it's just like, most of the time it's just me. I do have help from family sometimes. But it's a lot. And I don't think I realized how much of a lot it was playing into my mental health. But it's a lot. I used to beat myself up about like, oh, why can't you do it all by yourself? Like, you should be able to. No one should be able to. Like, you're human. Like, I used to feel guilt for not being able to, but I don't feel the guilt anymore. I just have to remind myself that I'm doing the best that I can with what I can.
That's the key. Doing the best that you can with what you have.
Oh,
Jason, who you laughing at?
this one over here. This is a charmer right here. You're charming, aren't you? Look at your little dimples. So how old is Jace?
Jace is 5 months. Don't ask me how many weeks, because I'm just not one of those mothers. I just can't do the. He's 28 weeks and he's 50 weeks.
17 months.
5 months. I know that he will be 6 months.
He's 52 weeks, y'all. He's 52 weeks. I'm just kidding. I don't even know what 52 weeks is.
Not one of those moms.
He just keeps smiling at me.
Can barely keep up with the months. I'll be like, okay, he was born in July. He's gonna be 6 months soon.
How was your laboring process?
Labor was rough. Would I do it again? Yes. It wasn't that level of rough where I wouldn't do it again, but it was rough. I was very. At one point, I just felt very disgusted. Because I had severe preeclampsia. They did the whole Foley thing. That was painful. And like every hour, or every 2 hours, they were coming to pull on it to see if it would.
If you were dilating.
See if it'll fall out.
So how did you end up delivering? How did you end up delivering?
Through C-section.
Okay.
The most disgusting part was the catheter.
Yeah.
For me. Because they weren't coming like when they were supposed to be coming to come check on me, like my bed was just constantly getting wet.
Oh,
I got the epidural. Yeah. I was like, Hannah.
It's time. I said, beep, 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 beep. I need assistance.
Hannah, let's go.
I need assistance.
Yeah, I was really hoping for a natural at-home birth, but it didn't happen that way. Did not happen that way. All right.
He's like, hurry up. Pull it out for me. He said, Mommy, would you do something for me?
These kids don't care.
They're like, I need to eat now.
They don't care where you at, what you doing, how you feeling.
Yeah, he almost learned how to pull the shirt up.
Jason's doing a lot these days. His jacket's a mess.
You might see some feet kick up in the video real soon. He gets real comfy while he's drinking.
He's doing a lot.
Look, he's almost bigger than your lap.
He is bigger. Legs is hanging off.
Did you imagine this? Like, you remember when the feet were still hanging in?
I remember being pregnant.
It felt like it was yesterday, didn't it?
Yes. Do I miss pregnancy? Yes. Why? Less responsibility.
I feel like I loved pregnancy, honestly. I think the part that I loved about pregnancy was not having to worry about who's going to watch them while you're doing stuff. Because they're just right there on your body. And it's socially acceptable to have your pregnant belly. But if you put your baby in a carrier and walk around everywhere and go to work, people are like, hey, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But I think I missed that part of them being in the belly. Carrying the belly itself, that's a whole nother story. The feet and the ribs and the kicking and the punching and the stretching, a whole lot. Especially being when I was pregnant with twins, I used to see their little legs pressed up against my belly where they were fighting, and they were kicking each other so hard that one was stretching out while one was like hanging out, just chilling. I could see like the little leg print, and it kind of looked like a chicken wing, just on my belly.
A chicken wing.
Mm-hmm. I could see the shape of the leg. They were pressed that hard in there.
I was gonna say, how was it carrying twins?
Heavy. It was heavy and it was intense. Whenever I meet people, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you have twins? They're twins? Oh my gosh, I always wanted twins." And I'm like, good luck on that part. That was the roughest pregnancy I ever been through. I had antepartum depression with that pregnancy.
I had antepartum too.
And I was on bed rest for the whole entire pregnancy. Once they found out that I was having twins, identical twins, so same sac, same placenta, monochoriatic, whatever. You look it up, mono for short. But once they saw that, I was supposed to stay in the bed for the rest of my days. They told me I had to leave to go stay in the hospital at 25 weeks. I was supposed to stay in the hospital. I was like, who gonna watch my kid? So I left at 30 weeks and ended up having them at 31.6. I think that I went into labor early because they were pressing on me so much, trying to find them. They would switch places and stuff. But being told that I had to be on bed rest with the twin pregnancy while having a 19-month-old was not fun.
19.
Mm-hmm. Well, they were born when he was 19 months old, so that's like a year and a half, a little bit more than a half a year. No, that's about a year and some change, right, Jace? Mr. Dimples. What's so funny? What's so funny? He just started laughing out loud. And I love it. I love that for us, Jace. You think I'm funny? I would say that looking at him does not give me baby fever. The shop is closed. The tubes are cut, tied, laid to the side, fried, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, 4 of them.
We're done. This is done. I'm enjoying having my own body back. I breastfed all 4 of the kids, so tasking, yes. Breastfeeding is mentally tasking, so there's that.
Yeah, I think it was more mentally in the beginning. I think now, like, things are becoming easier because I know it's coming to an end. That makes sense. It's 6 months.
So you're stopping at 6 months?
I doubt it, but I don't think I'll be going until he's like 1.
No one ever plans to go to 1.
When them teeth is in your mouth.
With my first one, I stopped at 19 months. So when I went to the hospital to deliver my twins, is when the first one stopped breastfeeding. And then the twins, they breastfed till 8 months. We switched to formula because we thought that they weren't getting weight because of the breast milk not being dense enough, but that was wrong. And then with the last one, I stopped breastfeeding at roughly about 5 months. I was burning too many calories. I started working. I was working at a warehouse when I was breastfeeding, and that was intense. That's a story for another day.
Listen, sometimes the kids just be in the way.
Yeah, I've had plenty of situations where I was eating chips and dropped a few crumbs on the baby's head.
Breastfeeding, you have to eat at the same time. Yeah, the kid's gonna be wearing the food sometime.
You done?
Jace don't be caring though.
You done, Jace?
Drop comes on his face and Jace still gone. Right?
You think I'm gonna taste a few crumbs?
He's still gonna sit there and keep doing his thing.
Jace, you done eating? You ready to get up?
So Jace is always hungry because he don't sit and eat.
He snacks.
He get distracted by something else.
Come on. Ooh. Did you pull yourself up too? You got some help, didn't you? Oh man, you're getting so tall. Don't step on the cookies. Jace.
Hi, Jay-Z. Hi, Jay-Z.
You got any burps in there? I heard something. What's going on? He's examining me like I'm an alien. Wait, what you doing? What you standing up for? Where you going? Whoa! Jace. Jace. Sir. Wait, what you doing?
So he did the running yesterday. Better take her whole mouth and nose off. Right, Daisy? Yes. Yes.
Oh, look outside. Jace. So, overall, how are you enjoying motherhood?
Motherhood has its days.
Yeah, I think the hardest part for me still is being able to provide when the kids are sick.
I think right now it's more like a balance. I think it's like finding balance. Like, I do want to go out and live my life and do certain things, but it's not always easy to just leave him with other people. I gotta trust issues. You know, I think that's always a thing that I personally have to get over, because if not, I would just be all about him
and you'll go insane.
And I need to be about me as well.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Like I told you before, when I went to the hospital to have my firstborn, I mean my second and third born, is the first time my firstborn went to anyone's house. He was 19 months old before he stayed over at his grandmother's house.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've already left Jace. I flew out here. Well, when I gave birth in Massachusetts, but during those first few weeks, I think Jace was, I don't know how old Jace was.
He might have been 2 or 3 months.
Maybe 3 months.
3 months.
I left him with my dad and my sister, and he was fine.
You
but
have fun,
I trust
right?
them. I genuinely trust them.
What are you doing? Jace, what are you doing?
Looking up on milk.
Hey, it's nothing over here for you, sir. This well is dry.
But yeah, I genuinely trust them. So I've definitely left Jace before, and I didn't feel any anxiety or anything like that. But I knew he was in good hands. But being far away from my family, I think that's one of the biggest things, is I just get anxious with who I leave him with.
It's my with my mental history, my mental health, I feel like I realized that had a lot to do with it. The postpartum depression and the antepartum depression. I feel like some days I would be paranoid and some days I would be okay. And it's like I'd be calling to talk to them and they couldn't even speak. But now that they can speak and tell me everything, I feel a little bit more comfortable leaving them.
Yeah.
And even so, they're like, "Mommy, I missed you." He's boxing me, y'all. You wanna go to mommy?
It was in the night and the little one said,
"Run away." Oh, Jace, you are gaining weight. You look chunky. You getting chunky. You getting chunky, friend. Oh, you coming back? You coming back? Ooh, I see little teeth. I seen them on your gums. You trying to eat your jacket? You do this? Say hi. But no, I'm trying to look for a work at home. That's the situation I'm going for right now. So, if you know any companies, I'd appreciate it. But right now, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that is going to be... You okay? Milk went down the wrong way?
Just be choking on his spit and everything else.
He love a good hoodie string, too.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, wait, you got that over there? That's what he's looking at. He's looking at my hoodie strings. I'm looking for a situation where I don't have to worry about where my income's going to come from when my kids are sick. So, for example, this week, kids had like a stomach virus. And I was fine. It may have been something they ate. It may have been school. Who knows? But that was a situation, and I was out of work for a few days. It was not fun. But I'm looking for something to do in the meantime. And how's your work from home going?
Work from home is good. I don't think I genuinely just don't like working for people. But working from home has its pros and its cons, and like the only con is loneliness, maybe, or like just that's not even loneliness. It's kind of like just being in the house 24/7. Don't get much fresh air.
Monotonous.
Like, I prefer work from home where I didn't have to be on the phones because I have to be in a quiet environment. Jace, it's not the time to be a Leo. It really is not. If I wasn't on the phone 24/7, I'd be able to work from anywhere. Because I have to constantly be on the phone, I have to be in a quiet area.
And Jason's not quiet right now, y'all. Most days when I call her, he's like, "Gimme." He's like, he's babbling.
Well, people don't seem to mind.
But yeah.
Starting up in this jacket.
I kind of want to do a work from home situation, but I am a semi people person. I'm not quite an extrovert, but I'm not quite an introvert. It's like ambivert. I'm more of that kind of situation. Like I like helping people for sure, but going to work or trying to work full time and then coming home to kids, it's like one of them is going to be lacking. I feel like I have to find balance in that department, because as soon as I pick the kids up, they're like, mommy, guess what? This person did that, and that person did that, and I gotta tell you, I did this at school. I had so much fun, and I ate this at school. And it's like, it's nonstop, and it's times 4.
Times 4.
They always run to me when I come to pick them up at their daycares. And yeah, it's nice. It's bittersweet. This morning, the 2-year-old, he was not having it. Between winter break and them being sick and getting better, he's like, I'm staying with you. And I'm like, no, kid, you gotta get going. Mommy need a little bit of time to herself. Just a little bit of time. But he cried, and I would have felt bad for him before, but now I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't.
Now it's about you.
I've learned a lot of lessons in the last few weeks, and I might eat more of this cookie.
Just let's finish the lemon. The kids are not worried about that one.
Yeah, they probably won't deal with the lemon. They won't miss it. They'll have all this other excitement going on.
Yeah, I'm all set on the other one. Roll over.
He said, "Wait a minute, the box is coming."
Thank you.
He said he had to unlatch for this. You have that food that make you want to dance. Put you in a trance. You think I'm funny, don't you? He's like, I'm gonna take a quick lasting break, and then I'm gonna go back to drinking.
That's Jace, man. He's definitely gonna be a people person.
You think so? He likes women for sure. He's always smiling at women.
At least more than me. Because I'm introverted. But Jace may have me talking to people's parents.
You just never know. Because, you know, I believe it or not, he was not a friendly baby. He was not a friendly baby. He wasn't going to anyone. He wasn't talking to anyone.
And now he's just, that's why I said, Jason having.
Now he's like, he commands a room when he walks in. And by the time he leaves, he is always known by everyone. And if we go to that location a second time, they know him by name. His doctor's office. Oh, Eli, it's been so long since I've seen you. I remember when you were 5 pounds.
Eli was a little baby.
I go to the school. They're like, "Hey, Mom," or if we're late, the school will call us and they'll be like, "Hey, you guys coming?" And we're like, "Yeah." And when we get through the door, everyone's like, "Hey," and they'll say all the kids' names. And I'd be like, "Yeah, that's a nice feeling when they're really like personal." He's like, "What are you talking about?" So you got a crumb on your hand. But yeah. Do you have anything else to add for this week?
No, I personally, I'm just at the point of, it's like I'm never getting enough sleep. And Jay sleeps through the night, so I don't know if it's him or me.
Do you have anxiety?
No.
It might just be motherhood.
Might just be me.
It could be.
He sleeps through the night. You'll fall asleep at 9 and...
Did you sleep before him?
Yeah, but I just don't... I feel like my energy has been... Not trash, but... not the best.
And you're taking iron? Are you taking supplements?
Mm-hmm. Take my iron pill.
You might need some extra vitamins.
I'm always so tired.
But as soon as he falls asleep at night, do you get a lot of energy?
No.
You don't get energy once he falls asleep?
I'm probably going to sleep too.
I often find that after my kids go to sleep, that's the time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to do all the things I wanted to do throughout the day.
But I think like every day is different. Like sometimes I'll find the time to like wash the dishes or do something basic. And then other days it's just like, if I fall asleep, like we do the side lying position. If you fall asleep, I'm falling asleep too. But I always wake up at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
I will fall asleep with the kids when they go to bed. Here lately, it's been rough, and they don't want to go to sleep till like 9:30. But I try to lay him down before that, but the schedule is on and off sometimes. Sometimes they have like a sleep regression.
Yeah, I know, James. Go to bed around 9.
I'll fall asleep with them and wake back up.
Some days he go to sleep around 11. That's only if I'm up. I feel like he feeds off of my energy.
They do.
Just gonna change his diaper before we go to this appointment. The online portal not working, so I'm gonna head there now.
Okay. So yeah. About how much does Jace weigh right now?
They say 13 pounds. We'll see what they say today. 6 months and he's 13 pounds. Jace is small.
I mean, he has small parents.
Yeah, Jace is a small kid. I don't expect much. As long as he's not skin and bone.
He is very far from skin and bones.
He's little. He's a little guy.
He's like a teapot, short and stout. But he's stretching out though.
Yeah, he's long.
They always give you like a percentile. He's like, I'm trying to sit up. You're not quite there yet, buddy. So, you want to sign out?
Yeah.
We're out of here.
Peace out.
Deuces. What do the cool kids say? What do the cool kids say?
Be blessed. I don't know.
Be blessed. Less stress.
It may not be that cool. I don't know what they say these days. The generations are just
it's
getting more ridiculous.
I think the one that I thought was interesting that I heard this week was TP. That's for too personal.
Oh.
I kind of like that though.
Who said that?
I don't know. I was watching the YouTube reels.
And somebody said TPJ, so you gotta not pee.
Yes. Oh, you living life on the risque side. I'm just gonna put that right there. Living life on the risque side. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Hopefully we can get another video out soon.
Hopefully.
Thanks for watching.